And it said,
you know how I feel.
stop laughing. In that case, go girl.
We're not being through enough.
No, if
no.
Flynn.
What's
I'm
Flynn?
gonna get Flynn. I haven't had. You need a
I'm gonna
cushion.
get a
handy.
cushion. No, I need a cushion like on my lap. Ah, that's nice and cozy.
Yeah?
Look, it's like I'm in like a, I don't know what, hospital. Hi guys.
Hi.
I feel like I introed that really weird.
Yeah.
Hi guys. So today I'm here with my mum. I need to fart, I'm sorry.
No, stop.
Pardon me. So today I'm joined with my lovely mum.
Hello.
Loads of people love you. When I was asking for videos, everyone was like, get your mum back on the channel. You look really tanned. You fake tanned?
No, I don't ever
You used
fake
to do
tan.
foundation?
No, it's the same as my
Oh my gosh, you look very, look at us compare.
It's just that we've just got different
You're a tanned
skin
lady.
tones, that's all.
So yeah, loads of people wanted a video with you.
Perfect.
Which
Like
is-
your earrings, by the way. Very
Thanks,
pretty.
so cute. I saw Saffron do this video with her mum.
Oh,
I think
they
it
were
was-
really cute.
Yeah, it was really cute, and they did like a little Q&A, like a girly chat thing, and I thought maybe some of you guys would love it because do you reckon they can hear the building outside? As long as we just talk loud, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know, not everyone has that mum figure in their life, or maybe like a womanly figure, so maybe my mum can be that figure for you guys. And I just thought it'd be cute to sit down and have a little chatty video, and sometimes it's boring when it's just me, so you guys want someone else, which is my mum. That's where you come in
That's
handy. Yeah.
Can I say why I love the Saffron one so much? Is because the thing when she said, oh, we're going to chat, because we like to chat. Because you and I like to chat.
Yeah.
And then Saffron says, yeah, Mum, you really like to chat.
Why is
That's
that
a bit
funny?
like us. Well, because that's a bit like us. Because
Oh, yeah, because
like, I never know yeah, I never know when to stop. I'm
Mum
always
will
giving
come into
Lily
my room
advice.
for like 2 minutes. I'll say goodnight, and then like maybe I'm upset, or we'll just talk about something, and then we're like, oh,
An hour later.
an hour's passed and it's like 12 and we're like, oh.
Yeah, but to be fair to me, you're often the one that'll say, oh,
yeah,
Mum,
no, it's,
come
I'm
in.
saying we chat loads.
And then we chat, and then I'm about to go, and then you're like, Mum, okay, I need to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you this.
No,
though.
you say that to me.
I think it's equal. to be
Yeah,
fair.
it is equal. That's nice. It's nice to have that. So hopefully I've got some pretty standard questions, like some dating
rude.
advice.
Oh my God.
Let's just get started. So there's a lot of like friendship, like guess some dating, like stuff like that. Nothing too strange. So the first one says, how to deal with a breakup, especially when you see the boy every day at school. Why do you look so shocked?
Oh.
I've never even talked to you about like your breakups.
Because we're mainly your dad driving off into the
Oh
night.
yeah.
Furiously.
You have to explain, like, okay, let's just start by explaining, although we do talk about this in our podcast later on, but how you and Dad met when you were young, and then you...
So I went on holiday with some friends, some girlfriends, to Corfu.
A girl's holiday, so guys,
Girls'
you might
holiday,
meet
I
your
was
husband
18,
or wife in Iron Apple.
And yeah,
Not the same thing anymore.
and then I met Paul, and then I was living up in Yorkshire, he was living in London, and we kind of chatted, and he always rang at the same time, 5 o'clock every night. It's Paul.
Aww.
He's very reliable. Oh, nice.
Breaking news, several new coronavirus cases.
Oh God.
Great.
Great breaking news. Yeah, anyway, long story short, I moved to London. We
Not
broke
for
up.
Dad?
No. I moved to London because I didn't go to uni. All my friends were having a great time. I didn't want to stay at home. Moved to London, got a job, loved it. And then Paul and I always had this on-off relationship, and he would end off driving off into the night. Anyway, so there we are. And
You
we
two
will
both
have been married.
Have strong opinions.
We have strong opinions. I would say I probably have the strongest, most dominant opinions, in that I'm like a dog with a bone and I won't let go.
Yeah.
And
that's
he's
okay.
just like, oh, for an easy life.
Aw.
For an easy life.
But then you
So
ended up
will it be
getting back together.
Yeah, so we will have been married 25 years in August.
Aww.
That is crazy, isn't it?
So they met when they were 18. But this is the thing of like, you know, might have met your husband and you never know, and then you're gonna rekindle and it'll be great.
Yeah.
Cute. So I can't remember what the question. Oh, breakups. So I've never been through a breakup.
Oh my God.
God
I mean,
forbid. So do you have any
honestly,
tips?
Well, I don't know. I just know that when...
How about like how you helped my
Oh, like,
sister?
so Jasmine,
girlfriend?
when she had yeah, she's had a few breakups.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I was out in a pub and she sent me a message saying, Mum, Mum, Mum. I don't want to give too much away, but anyway, I came home and she was just sobbing, and then that made me hurt.
Yeah.
It's so, we're all the same. We're useless, aren't we? We hate
No
any of
one
us being
wants to
sad.
see- yeah.
No, we're really useless.
So what was the things that you did to help? Because I can't remember. The only thing I remember is bringing, was it Ava or was it Tallulah up to Jasmine's room?
Ava was a puppy.
Yeah.
And Ava's not allowed upstairs at all,
No.
and she gets the heebie-jeebies if anyone tries to do
No,
things she's not supposed to.
sometimes me and Flynn.
Hurt her on the
No.
Flynn.
That was
I'm
Flynn.
gonna get Flynn. I haven't had this discussion with Flynn yet. Apparently Flynn put Ava on the sofa and it's a big no-no.
It was for like 2 seconds and Ava literally jumped off. But I'll
She
sometimes
freaks.
try to call her up the stairs and she'll be sat like this, like, I'm not allowed upstairs.
You call her upstairs, Livy.
No, for like 2 seconds and she's like terrified. Not from like up here.
No.
I'm like on the second step and I'm like, come on Ava, and she's like, no.
So what we did do with Ava, she was just a puppy. Oh, we lost Tallulah really sadly, hadn't we?
Yeah.
And we got a lovely new puppy. And then we, oh my
Sorry.
goodness me.
Just trying to stop.
And then we carried
Long story
Ava
short.
up. Yeah, long story short. Carried Ava up, covered her eyes and said, whatever happens, you don't know where you are. And then we put her on the bed, because Jasmine's up right at the top of the house. Oh, so cute. And then I think we all probably cried.
But you've
'cause we're all a bit useless.
you've not done that for me. So like, I'm like, what do I have to go through for you to bring Ava onto my bed? Like, for real?
Well, okay.
We're not being through enough.
No.
Okay, my biggest like advice or like thing that I've seen from other people is remove them. I know you're gonna see them in school, but remove them from all social media.
Yeah.
Because from what I've seen, you're not gonna remain friends, because I think it's very hard to go from a relationship to then be friends. Seeing them like having fun with their friends will only make you feel worse, and it seems like, oh, it's so immature to remove them. It's not. The only way you're gonna move on is not seeing them the whole time. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I finally feel good, and then you're like seeing them on Snapchat, like,
Well, the last thing you want to see them with another girl,
Yeah,
having a nice
yeah.
time. Even if it's their friend, you're going to think there's something more to
Yeah.
it. And
So
anyway,
I think-
you're probably better off without him.
I
If
think,
he dumped
yeah.
you, just like,
Yeah.
you need to find someone that appreciates you for what you are.
that is true. But like, hopefully you don't hang out with the same friends. Just like avoid each other, but don't make it awkward, is what I think. Don't do like an awkward like ignore, but like don't go and sit on the same lunch table and all of that.
No,
Do you know
don't
what I
become
mean?
a stalker, because
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just try to find some way of being cool about it and saying
Yeah.
hi, like it doesn't matter that
Yeah.
you've just broken my heart and ripped me to shreds. That actually,
Maybe they
It's
broke
okay.
up with the boy.
oh, well then in that case, go girl.
Okay, on the same train, how to tell your mum that you have a boyfriend, or that you're like seeing a boy, not dating.
Oh, can I tell my Flynn story?
What's your story?
Oh, so Liv, we were at this really terrible kind of summer festival
Yeah.
thing locally. It was so bad, and there was this boy that we've known in the family
My
for
boyfriend.
ages, and Liv was chatting. I was like, oh my god, so the thing is, you should bring someone like Flynn home because he's really cute, he's this and
No,
he's
your
that.
exact words were, if you ever bring a boy home, bring someone like him.
Yeah, bring someone like Flynn.
Yeah.
And then you went to see a Disney movie.
Oh yeah, no, I talked
Oh
about
no,
this
they're
in the
just
podcast
friends.
too.
We're just friends.
Well, I didn't want a boyfriend. I was like, "Bleh, don't want a boyfriend.
Yeah, why did you not want a
And
boyfriend?
then
You were
Flynn-
really adamant
'cause I was
that you
just
didn't want
like,
a boyfriend.
Ugh. And then Flynn kept asking, and I was like, oh my god, leave me alone. And then I have a boyfriend.
Oh, but we
I don't
love
know.
Flynn.
Yeah, so it's nice that you, I didn't ever have to be like, oh, this is my boyfriend, like, and do that awkward first meeting. So what would you say, like, as a mum, parent advice would be the best way to like introduce a boyfriend or a girlfriend to the
But
family?
do they have to be introduced though?
I don't
Can
know.
you not?
I'm not a mum.
See, yeah, I mean, I think the
Because
best
some
thing.
parents
I
are quite
think-
strict.
Well, I think the best thing
You're
to do
just
is
laid
just
back.
see them and have a nice time with them, and unless it's really serious, you don't really need to meet them, do you?
Yeah,
I
that's
guess here
true.
we're kind of chilled and
Yeah, that's
like
what
it's
I
an open
think.
house to come to our
Yeah,
house.
when
for
I
everyone, isn't it?
when I get questions, like, I think they're from parents who are a lot more strict, which is fair enough. Everyone parents differently, but for me, I've never had to be like, I don't know, oh, this is.
But our
can
boyfriend's
you
just
come over?
extension of friends and a bit more.
Yeah,
So you just say it's a friend.
yeah, maybe.
I think you don't have,
Your advice.
we don't have to
But
be
then might the parent
entirely
be mad that you lied.
But you don't have to be they don't have to be totally honest. You can't just say it's a friend that's a boy.
I don't know, you're the mum.
Okay, it's just a friend that happens to be a boy.
Maybe
and
what's a
then
nice way to introduce, like a...
Yeah, just as a really good friend of mine. Yeah, come over and not do the awkward have tea or anything like that.
Oh yeah, God.
Oh, I mean, that'd
dinner.
just be hideous. Yeah, come over for supper to our house. I think
then you get interrogated.
I think to say it's a friend that just happens to be a boy.
Yeah.
That's what you girls have always said, and then it sometimes becomes a bit more. And
I don't think
fine.
I ever said anything. I don't think I ever said.
But you said, "Oh, I'm just going with Flynn." Oh, it's who are you going with, Flynn? Oh, he's just a friend.
And yeah, that's because you're like, "Are you dating?" I was like, "No."
But it's fine. The thing is, I think the thing is, I'm not saying don't tell your mum or your dad or whoever, not tell them the truth. I'm just saying they don't need to know every part of your life.
Yeah, that's true. But that's why I think it's hard for some people. I think that's why some kids do actually like hold back stuff, is because some parents are super strict. Like, I've said this loads of times that you guys are like uni, you're really laid back, you're like the perfect parents. I
don't think
but
so,
you're like
argue like cat and dog, Luke.
But you're like very like laid back, because I think a lot of the time when people set really hard boundaries, not that I'm like a crazy child anyway, teenager, when people set really like hard boundaries, usually teens rebel. Like, I think the people with the strictest parents that I knew would then be like, because it's like a secret that you're going out, and do you know what I mean?
See, I just don't see what the harm is. A boyfriend's just an extension of a really good friend, isn't it?
Especially
that's what I think.
You get along with them, then they're part of the family. Like,
and also,
Mum loves Flynn more than me sometimes. I'm like, oh my god.
But I think the thing is, I think keep it low key. It's just a friend that might become a bit more than a friend.
Okay.
Because otherwise, then your parents have got expectations, and the thing is, when you're quite young,
you don't want to explain.
It's just a friend, isn't it? And that's it.
I think until you're like official, and you've been together for a while, because you don't want everyone to get invested and then have to explain this is happening or whatever. Yeah, and it is your business.
Yeah, because that happened once with one of Jasmine's boyfriends, that we were all heavily invested, and then you just kind of feel a bit disappointed when they're not that great.
Oh, okay.
Did I say that too loud?
No.
But we were, weren't we?
Yeah, I can't really remember. I have really bad memory. Okay, the next question is how to not be jealous in a relationship.
So, not be jealous of,
I guess, either close girlfriends.
A girlfriend's
maybe
girlfriends,
even
or
like
a boy's boyfriend. Because it could be,
you
could be
or
you're
like
in a relationship
friends.
with a girl, couldn't it? So, how not to be jealous of those other people in their lives.
Or even, I guess, like when they're going out and you're not going out, and like, you know.
Yeah, I think that's really hard, because sometimes you think you want to be. I think the most important thing is just to see is really healthy to have your own group of friends outside of your boyfriends or your girlfriends.
You don't rely on them.
Otherwise, you become so hooked up in the whole. Your whole relationship is all about them and your life, and then if it goes kaboom, then you're left with nothing, aren't you?
No, I agree.
And also, you know, unless he's a complete or she's a complete rotter, then hopefully, unless they're just horrid, then
I think
they're just
trust.
friends, totally. Trust them.
Exactly. I think also, you know, like meeting the people or like things like that. Maybe say, oh, like I'd actually really like to meet this person because I know that I trust you, but it would be great so that I could meet them. You know, I don't doubt you're you're trusting in our relationship. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess if
you know what I mean, like
if they're not gonna, if they're gonna say,
then you're like, oh, they're not bad, it's fine.
Yeah, but I guess if they're not going to allow you to meet them, then you're going to get a bit annoyed after a while, and you think, well, that's weird, there's something wrong there.
Exactly.
I think if you're going to be friends with someone and it becomes a girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever it is, then you've got to trust, because what's the point otherwise? It's just the same as with, I guess it's no different to friendships with actual just friends. Is that you can't you've got to trust, because the thing is, you can't always go out with the same group of girls the whole time, can you? And you've got to sometimes accept that sometimes they're going to do stuff. They
have a life outside of you.
Yeah, but it's true, Lily, isn't it? But when you were younger, that was always really difficult. I think that sometimes some girls would go off and do other things, and you'd be sad that you didn't get included, and that's. No, but it is hard and it is hurtful. You've just got to see I think it's important to have friends for different friends to, yeah, exactly.
It's important to have a life outside of like even your best friend or your boyfriend or your like small friendship group. It's important to not have your life like rely on them. I think for me, like say when Flynn's not working, then I'll see him loads more. I actually need to, you know, because at the start I would drop everything and then I see him loads, and I actually have my own work and my, you know, my other friendships I also need time for. So it's important to like keep doing those.
Much more balanced.
Yeah, and something I really saw something I saw on Katie Snix's like Instagram was she was like, I want to get into more hobbies like outside of my relationship, and she's where I saw the pottery that I want to do.
Yeah, well, I want to do that too.
Yeah, so she was like, I'm trying to get into, because she does like circus, she does all these things. I think I mentioned her in a video like the other day. But yeah, it's important just to have a life outside of it so that you don't feel like, oh god, then if something happens I'm going to be all by myself, and also having trust. And you know, if it's really eating away at you, then just have that conversation. I think communication, you know, talking to the person is important.
Yeah, and also if you're jealous, all it does is puts a huge imbalance on the relationship, and it's just not going to work at all, is it? If you're questioning where someone is and what they're doing the whole time, there's no joy or fun in that at all, is there?
Okay,
go off, do your own thing, but also have a nice time with that person, I think is the way to go.
When did you have your first boyfriend? How old were you?
Oh,
were you like 12? Oh my god, there's a zip in this. That's why it was so hard to get on.
Charming.
I was thinking that.
I was at secondary school, and there was this boy who's
There's
one
about 10.
boy. No, there's a couple of boys, and it was just like you'd just send like little notes to each other.
Oh,
that's cute.
We never did that.
Oh yeah, no, you send
in my school.
Yeah, but listen, we didn't have social media. We didn't have mobile phones. Really. If you wanted to make a call, you had to go to a phone box.
Oh yeah, or you just had to sit at the bottom of your stairs.
Bottom of the stairs, yeah. Bottom of the stairs, and then you'd like lift up the phone and take it around the corner so you could hear a conversation.
Oh, that's like in Call Me by Your Name when Timothy Army calls Timothy and he's sat by the phone box.
Who was that? You didn't actually say his name without losing your breath.
I was just keep thinking, imagine if I had a junket with Timothy Chalamet.
Well, that would be over before it started.
I don't know what I would do.
You actually would be able to
I know, it's making me feel stressed thinking about it. Okay, anyway. Okay, how to deal with mean girls.
Oh. As a mum, this is so difficult.
I've had a couple people that are mean, but I haven't had
when you were younger, Livy, you used to. You really did used to.
Really? I just block it out.
And I have to say, it just made me want to cry when the girls are mean.
Yeah, because
it's just horrible and so unnecessary. And I think when girls are mean, it's all about jealousy and trying to fit in. And I think the biggest time,
especially secondary school.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I think the worst time of girls being mean is like that first year of secondary when everyone's trying to like be the best person.
You don't know who you are, you don't know where you fit in.
Yeah, and that people are all trying to fit in and be like the nicest person, and that kind of, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and that's that whole who do you sit with at lunchtime, and then people not being kind of kind or nice or not including you in that early stage. That's really hard, isn't it?
So what would you say, like, how would you deal with that? Spread yourself more, like, if your friendship group aren't being that nice, try
it's so hard though, Livy, isn't it? I think it's really, really hard, because the thing is,
I think friendships are always hard sometimes.
And I'm always saying this to Liv, that the thing is, throughout your life, I think girls and women are not always that nice to each other sometimes. And you know, throughout life, you're always going to have relationships that are a bit tricky. But I think the most important thing to do is talk to people about it and say, actually, this is happening and this is making me feel
I thought you were going to say talk to the person. I was saying like as if I would ever do that.
No, but I actually genuinely think it's really important to talk to the person and say, actually, this is making me feel like this.
Because I guess they'll never know unless you tell them.
Because it might be that they're acting a certain way and don't realise the impact that it has on you.
And a lot of the time,
could just be complete shit, couldn't they? And that happens a lot, Liv.
Yeah. I've had one like friend that didn't last very long, and like turned out this person had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes which I think made them be not very nice. And I think sometimes, like, you know, what's the word, like external things not in school, family life can kind of make you not very nice, and that's, you know, it's never an excuse. But I think for me, I just was like, okay, it's nothing against me, they're obviously just taking this out on someone, and we ended up not staying friends because they weren't very nice. So for me, like, I'm terrified of confrontation. I'm like, all of that is my worst nightmare. So for me, to be honest, would just like
I like snorted. For me. So for me, I find snorting's the best thing.
So for me,
how's it going? Oh great, thanks, and you. Snort it out.
Oh my god, I thought, should I acknowledge it?
Anyway.
How did that?
No. Okay.
So for me, oh, I can't even keep serious after that.
Right, so for you, Lou, what do you do?
I
don't even know what the
distance
question
myself.
actually was. Yeah, okay, Livy and Jasmine, what they would do is say, yeah, right, Mum, okay, I know what to say. Okay, thanks, right, enough. And even...
Mum gives us like a play-by-play on like what punctuation to use in the messages we send. No, but for me, I just don't, and I think that's okay that I don't like confrontation stuff, so for me, that's not how I deal with things. But everyone deals with things differently. There's no wrong or right.
No, but I think the thing that happens quite a lot is, you made me cry.
Yeah.
I think the thing that happens a lot is that people stop laughing. I think that people just get all twitchy and they don't know how to behave when someone's mean to them, and then they withdraw, and then that makes it feel worse.
Yeah.
And then you withdraw a bit further, and
then you end up losing the friendship rather than just fixing it early.
And can I say this, like, Liv, you found it a bit difficult, haven't you, not being going to uni and stuff like that, and then kind of having kind of a bit, if you don't see people sometimes for a while, then it makes you think, oh my god, maybe they
don't want to be friends anymore.
So they want to be friends anymore. But actually, really, I think the thing is, time and all of that and distance shouldn't actually make a difference with a friend, and it's just about saying hello,
keeping up that.
Yeah, keeping up that thing.
What was the question?
I don't know. We've gone, like, as we normally do, completely off it. How do you cope with mean friends?
I think we've given enough advice. I think that's okay. I think we have the last question. Why are you sighing?
Long one.
No, we won't talk for ages because this video is long already. We'll definitely do more of these.
How can you see that?
26 minutes.
Oh my god, we can talk.
If you guys want more, because I think you gave really good advice. Oh,
did I really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we should have you on the podcast. God, that'd be so fun. Anyway, if you guys want more of these type videos, let us know, because, well, would you want to do more?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, the last question. How to bring yourself up when you're feeling down about your appearance. And now we're going to keep it brief. Okay. Because I feel like we could be here for 3 hours.
Brief. Okay.
Okay,
I've got to think about this.
Okay.
What would you say first of all? And then I'll just add something in my mouth. You've got loads of dysfunction.
What was that noise? So I have 2 pieces of advice. Number 1 is like a quote, which is like, roses are beautiful.
Are red, violets are blue.
No, so are sunsets, but they look nothing alike, do they?
Yeah.
But they're both beautiful in their own right. Because for me, I used to be like, well, sometimes still, like, well, I don't look like this person who's so gorgeous, so that must mean that I'm not gorgeous because I don't look like them, and you know, that's what I perceive to be the most beautiful. And also, number 2, your appearance is not everything. Like, I know people say this, but we always say, you know, say it's a model and they're really bitchy, or then they're not very kind to you, that shines through their face. And you know, it may be someone who's, I mean, I don't think there's ever an attractive or unattractive person, but when someone has like an amazing bubbly personality, it just makes them more attractive.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to have a bubbly personality, but like a kind, you know, when you're a kind or you're just a lovely person, it shines and it makes you more attractive.
Yeah, that's what I always say to the girls is, you know, you can meet the most beautiful people and then you talk to them and they're not that beautiful.
Yeah.
Whereas you can meet people that you think, wow, they look gorgeous, but you can't work out what it is, and it might be an old lady, or it might be a young person, but something beautiful shines through because they're just happy, or they've got like a little cheeky little glint in their eye, and
I agree.
That's the most important thing, I think.
Yeah. So I think learning that you're more than your looks, because I think especially with social media, it's so easy to get caught up in the fact that, you know, basing your worth on your looks or even your likes or follows, all of this, but as a person, you not just defined by how you look, because the world actually isn't that shallow and people actually don't care that much.
Another really good thing to do is to put, if you're not feeling great about yourself, then just try a different outfit. Because sometimes it's like certain things make you feel really, really good and really happy, and also put on a really good song. My song at the moment is the Nino.
Yeah, you know. Oh, there we go. It just cut out.
Anyway, it's a great song, and it's a.
You know how I feel.
How is she feeling?
Freedom.
She's feeling good.
Anyway,
I think having good music.
Yeah,
like
also
like we have some really good songs that if we know someone's struggling, I might send a, let's say, listen to this.
Oh, the world's greatest, that makes me cry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just all of the above is good. Also, I know this sounds like whatever, but for me, say you're someone that likes to wear makeup or, you know, likes to do your hair. For me, when I have unwashed hair, I'm in my PJs and I've got like mascara under my eyes, I feel even worse. Sometimes it's about getting out of bed, forcing yourself to, you know, have a little wash, maybe even put some makeup on,
a little wash,
put a nice I have a big wash, put a nice outfit on, and actually it sounds like superficial, even if you're just at home, actually putting that time into looking after yourself, making yourself feel glam, actually sometimes makes you feel way better. Yeah, and you know, that could be painting your toenails, having a bath bomb. Sorry, I just looked at your toenails. Oh, they're not painted. Well, they are painted.
They're not. Okay, let's not talk about how much they need a pedicure.
But yeah, any last bits of advice?
Yeah, no, I think all of the above, and just accept that you are who you are. And actually, not everybody looks the same, do they? So
God, it'd be so boring if we all look like. Genuinely, life would just be so boring if we all looked the same.
And I just think also, you know, just okay, it sounds really naff to try and be happy and let that shine through, because actually sometimes you don't feel like that, and there are days when you just want to feel a bit rubbish, and actually, you know, it's okay sometimes to feel a bit like that and feel a bit bleh, as long as you can then find a way of putting something on. Yeah, I think Livy's advice is always getting up and trying to get on with it, even when you don't feel like it. I don't know, I always try to say it's like a new day. It's like Grandpa says, isn't it? That he...
I mean, every single day is such a blessing.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
To wake up every day and to have, you know, another day of your life is like, not to be that deep, but it is a great opportunity to like...
So to worry about something about exactly how you look is a bit kind of... Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Be happy. Anyway.
On that note, we hope you guys did enjoy it. I would literally love to do more videos like this, so if you would like that, give a thumbs up on this video and let us know in the comments anything else you would like us to talk about. Maybe you could give advice for like moving to London.
Moving to London?
No, that's so boring. But you know, share more of your, because you've got lots of advice. I think
oh my god,
a lot of people would
too much advice,
appreciate it. And I think hopefully, you know, maybe you don't have someone that you can ask these questions to, or you know, get advice from. Hopefully you can share my mum. Like, I remember saying to an old friend who didn't have grandparents, and I would say to her, you can share my grandparents.
Anyway,
bye.
Onwards.
See you soon.
Bye.